welcome back to my channel. I'm Eunice from E4Beauty. I have a rather large collective haul to show you guys today because I recently went to Bangkok and I just came back a couple days ago, and I saw an Illamasqua counter there and I got really excited because I never tried Illamasqua stuff before, but I've heard a lot of good things about it. So I decided to get a few things that I wanted to try, and I kind of ended up with a lot of stuff. So I'm going to start off with their pressed powder. This is amazing. This is one of those translucent white pressed powders, and I don't have anything like this in my collection. I did try the Makeup Forever HD loose powders before and I didn't like it, so I never tried any more of these translucent powders, but this one is so good. I've used it for about a week now and I like it so much. I also got the blusher brush to use with this because the sales there used it when he tried it on me, and it's just a really nice soft brush, but it's not too dense, so that's why I really like this, and it just goes really well with this. I bring this out now. It's just really easy to use. It doesn't cake up at all, and you can just use it whichever way you want, and it's not going to cake up your makeup. So I really like this. So far I have no complaints about this, and I think it's definitely going to be one of my holy grail powders. This is the powder blusher in Nymph. It's just a baby candy pink. I don't really have anything like this either because most of my blushes are they're mostly peachy pink, and I don't really have anything that's more blue toned like this. So I really like this. It's really pigmented, and you only need a little bit. For me, pigmentation is not the most important aspect of a blush or an eyeshadow. I think that I'm more concerned about the finish that it gives on my skin, and these blushers, even though they are very pigmented, they are not powdery, so they look very thinly textured on the skin. It just kind of fuses in with your own skin, and that's why I really like it. There's a lot of blushes out there that are very pigmented, but they often look very powdery, so I don't really like those too much, but this one is not like that at all. So far I'm really liking that. And I also got two cream blushers. Well, one is a highlighter and the other one is a blush. The blush that I got is called Promise. This is just another candy pink. It's not as blue toned as the powder blusher, but this is amazing. It's just, I've never tried a cream blusher that is this good. Most of the cream products that I've got before are really hard to use. After I put on my foundation and I try to use a cream blusher, it would sort of move the foundation underneath, and I do have some freckles on my cheeks. It's just really hard to use a cream blusher, and it's just really hard to find one that is easy to spread and also one that doesn't actually move the foundation underneath. But this one doesn't. This one is just, it's perfect. I bought the highlighter brush from Illamasqua. This is the brush that the sales used on me as well, and all you have to do is really just to dab it like that, and you can just pretty much lightly dust it on and it works already. It's just so easy to use, and it doesn't cake up. I can use this over powder or anything. It's sheer, but it's pigmented at the same time. I don't know if this brush makes it any better because I've never tried another brush to go with this, but I definitely like this brush because it's very soft, but it's not too dense, and the size is just perfect for cream blushers. So I really like this combination so far, and you have to try this because I don't even know how to explain it. If you try it, you will know what I mean, because it's just so easy to use. It's foolproof, and it's just, I really, really like it so far. Like, I can even use my brush and just swipe it on my face, and I wouldn't even have to worry that my foundation is caking up, and I can't do that for any other cream blushes that I have. The highlighter that I got is called Gleam. I'm not sure what, I think it's called Gleam highlighter, and the color is Aurora. So it's just a champagne gold highlighter. It doesn't pull too gold at all on the skin. It just sort of makes you look glowy, but it's not too white and it's not too gold. So I really like this. The texture is the same as the cream blusher, so it's just as easy to put on, and it doesn't move the makeup underneath, and it's just really, really good. I really like this because I like that soft glowy look because I have dry skin, and this one just really helps me achieve that look. I also got their eyebrow cake. The color is Thunder, and it's just a brownish, sort of greenish color actually. This matches my hair a lot. It actually looks really, really good. It looks like just an eyeshadow, but it's a lot more pigmented, and I feel like it's a little bit denser as well, so that's why it's called the eyebrow cake. I also got the eyebrow pencil to go with it. This is really nothing special, but I didn't have one in my collection, so I decided to just get it there. The sales also told me to try their Hydra Veil primer. He said that this is it's one of their most popular products, so I really had to get it. It's a really cool product. If you've tried the Asta Lift serum before, it's sort of a self-leveling gel, so it doesn't really fall off. It's just like you have to use the little spoon that it comes with it, and one spoon is enough for the whole face, and it's just a really comfortable jelly primer. It's very good for dry skin. I tried it a couple times already and I really like it. I also got their skin-based foundation. I've always wanted to try this because I always watch the Pixie Woo sisters use this, and it just looks really, really good on their skin. So I've always wanted to try this, but I never had the chance to. I got the color 4.5, and it's a medium coverage, but it doesn't look thick on the skin. So that's the good part about it. Again, you have to try it to understand. This is just, I don't really have any foundation that is similar to this in my collection. It's just very, very light, and yet it feels very thick. So what I mean is, when I put it on my skin, it's kind of hard to spread out, but once you spread it out, it's very thinly textured and it actually looks like skin. And yet most of my hyperpigmentations and my freckles would be covered. I think this is a great foundation. It's not necessarily the best foundation for dry skin. It works on my skin, like it doesn't cake up on any of my dry patches or anything like that, but it's not very moisturizing. I would say that if you have a lot of dry patches, then you might find this a little bit hard to work with. And if you like the type of foundations that feels like it's really moisturizing on your skin, then this is not going to be the type that you would like. But if you like a very natural look and yet you want something that covers your flaws, then this may be your solution. I will try it a few more times and do a full review on this, so I'll talk about it a little bit more later. So that's all the Illamasqua stuff that I got in Bangkok. I also got a few other items in the past month, I'd say, and I do have 3 bases that I want to show you. So the first one is the Cle de Peau Silky Cream Foundation. I heard a lot of good things about this, especially after watching review. She really likes this, and I think the one that she likes is the one without the gold trim on the lid. That one is for normal to oilier skin types, and the one with the gold trim around the lid is actually for dry skin. And I bought this one. I tried the other one before and it didn't work on me, so I decided to try this one, and it looks really, really great. I don't really use a lot of full coverage foundations. I just don't really like having a lot, like a thick layer of foundation on my skin. I just don't like the feeling of that. So, but lately I think that I do need at least one of these in my collection, just in case if I have any skin problems or rashes and I need to cover it up, then I will pull out this. It covers really well, but it doesn't look cakey. So again, I will do a full review on this, so I'll talk about it again later. Then I have the Gucci Lustrous Glow Foundation. I've been using this a lot this month, and I actually liked it a lot throughout the month because it's the exact type of foundation that I like. It's very lightweight. It doesn't look cakey or thick, and it doesn't cling on to any of my dry patches. It's just a really, really nice foundation for dry skin. I would not recommend this for oily skin girls. This is definitely not going to work out for you guys. And I also have the Suhwasoo Perfecting Cushion. This is one of the cushion foundations that I've wanted to try for a long time because I've heard so much good things about this, but I just never had the chance to try it. And so I finally got it. I've been liking it so far. I think it's especially good for touching up. For girls that have dry skin and have a problem with touching up their makeup, you can try using a cushion foundation to do that. I've used this for the past week to touch up my makeup, and so far it's been working out really well. Since I found the Illamasqua pressed powder, I am able to use this powder to touch up my makeup, but if I want that really glowy look, then I would use the cushion foundation for that. So either way it works. I mean, this is really big actually. It doesn't look huge on the camera, but in real life it's kind of big and it's kind of hard to travel with. So sometimes I like to bring this with me, and if I have to travel, if I just want to bring one thing with me, I can use this as a foundation and also a touch-up compact. I also have 2 more Gucci makeup items. I have their eyeshadow quad and also their blush. The eyeshadow quad, I really like the color of these. They swatch really well on my hands. They feel pretty buttery, not as buttery as the Tom Ford ones, but once I put this quad, I mean these color combinations on my eyes, I didn't think that it looked that great because the peach color here does not look peach on my eyes. It actually looks white on me, and I really like peach shadows, and I bought this quad because of this color mainly, and it just doesn't look that great. This color is okay. It actually looks pink, but the peach one is pretty bad, I would say, and overall I just don't think it's all that great, and I just don't think it's really worth it. I mean, if you want to splurge on a high-end eyeshadow quad, I would definitely pick the Tom Ford ones, although the Tom Ford ones are a little bit more expensive than the Gucci ones. I also have their blusher. This is in number 10 Spring Rose. I like this color. I really like these nudish sort of dusty rose colors, but a lot of them actually turn orange on me, so it's hard for me to find one that actually looks like a dusty rose on my cheeks. This one is pretty good. I would say that if I were to recommend anything from the Gucci makeup line, it would be their foundation and their blusher. And that is it for my haul. I hope you liked this video, and if you like this video, please subscribe for more videos to come. I'm really trying hard to stay on schedule and to film more videos for you guys. If you have any requests, let me know in the comment section down below, and I'll try my best to film those videos for you. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time. Bye!